My name is Jean-Daniel. I'm a cloud architect and also a crypto nerd.
And my name is Wilhem Pujar. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the Stacktical company. Stacktical is a scalability prediction platform. We are specialized in performance management.
We basically answer a single question, will it scale? So instead of spending hours doing load testings, we just use AI and data analytics to get the insight on the data that will answer that question. A good example is a platform that is going to be featured and they are not sure if they will be able to survive the load. Very quickly you can analyze your system and know what are the limits of your system. And on top of that, where are the weaknesses of my system?
Mm-hmm. Everybody familiar with trading and crypto exchanges in general had difficulties signing up, for example, because the sign-up feature was basically disabled, or trouble just using the platform because it was down. We actually helped pretty massive, I'd say, blockchain company make sure that the scalability and the capacity was there.
So you can have a very good trading platform very quick, but if your registration page or your registration microservice doesn't handle the load, then you basically losing business.
Reliability is really the most fundamental feature of any platform. If it doesn't work, if it's slow, it's not interesting, it's not delivering against its promise. So for the end user, it's really important to use a fast and reliable platform. But at the very beginning, it comes down to really testing your application.
And where does crypto and blockchain tech fit into that particular schema?
The performance management, everything around artificial intelligence, data science, predictive analytics, we've been doing that for the past 2 years. The idea is to connect performance management and predictive performance management with what we call decentralized service level agreements. Typical SLA is kind of a contract that makes sure that as a user you get compensated when the service that you've paid for isn't working anymore. So this is a contract with all the drawbacks, I'd say, of a contract, meaning hard to negotiate, hard to define, hard to enforce, crazy hard to monitor as well. For example, I know that AWS actually ask users to bring the data that will prove that their platform was down. I mean, you're the provider, you're supposed to maybe monitor your own stuff and provide users with those information. So at the end of the day, it's really hard to get any kind of compensation. So what we want to do is start from predictive performance management and use those scalability insights as actual data that will help us enforce those service level agreements and get users to be compensated with our token, which is the DSLA token, Decentralized SLA Service Level Agreement.
The top 20 exchanges were down last year. It's a big problem, and people are just spreading the thread over Twitter. Service reports get overflowed. If people could get compensation immediately, things would be much easier.
So as a user, if you're using a free service like Twitter or Facebook, for example, and those services go down, you just have to wait for them to get back up. So in the meantime, there's a lot of negative conversation going on social media that is really damaging your brand and affecting your company as a whole. So what we want to do is also move from a purely B2B context to what we call business to anything, meaning that we are able to align the interest of any kind of stakeholders that is basically using a service will be entitled to something. And also providers, because we have to think about creating value for providers as well. Providers will get incentivized to be more transparent about their performance, capacity and scalability metrics. They will get token as well when they are doing a great job at maintaining service levels. So at the end of the day, this creates some kind of circular economy with, on one end, providers doing a better job at performance testing, and the other end, user happier because they get instantly compensated whenever, I'd say the performance shit hit the fan. Basically, we are a crypto company, so Telegram. Come to Telegram, say hi, and let's interact around the project.
And don't forget to check out the white paper. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort to write this craft document, and we really want people to get the idea of the huge problems that we can solve with this solution.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Very quickly, do you want to say how much you're raising?
Our objective is to raise $7 million. That's a value that is actually close to the typical startup valuation you should expect from a company like ours, meaning revenue, customers, actual working product, actual team. It's a deliberate choice to have a low hard cap in order to prove that this works first. Prove that what we're trying to build with performance management and service level management works first against the market.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.